Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I don't know why I started talking like that. It's a new weekly. It's the same me. You'll notice that from our results, inevitably, any moment now. I'll be like a bamboozled soup. When you order soup of the day and they end up giving you like chicken noodle, that's not soup of the day, bro. That's chicken noodle. It's a stolen joke, essentially, from Dumb and Dumber. Excuse me, waitress. What's the soup? What's the soup du jour? It's the soup of the day. That sounds good. I'll have that. Anyway, what are we talking about here? Good question. Good question. We're talking about winning. I have played a little bit of this weekly on stream. I would say that my results in the weekly thus far have been average. No complete disasters, and anytime there's a buy-sell potential, you know the buy-sell respector has logged on. Unfortunately, I forgot that these cost 1 now. I have a few 10 pieces, but also like a few 6 pieces. I guess what I'm trying to say is we're working it out. You know, we're gonna figure something out for ourselves. It seems like what little I know about this week, it seems to me that don't feed the frickin' fish, bro. Feed this guy, thank you. It seems to me that the big, if there is a big strategy, the big strategy, quote unquote, is survive until tiers 5 and tier 6. There's very good units to be had at those levels. No! Poodle, Stegosaurus, even Mantis Shrimp to an extent has been fun. Not necessarily good, but fun. And I think we got kind of an idea of what we're supposed to do here. Even though we're losing right now, I actually think we have a pretty good setup, like long term, because we have bad units, but their stats are good. And I think the stats are more important for now, for survivability at least. Okay, we buy. I honestly think that, I mean, the worm is just, I don't think it's paying its own way right now. This easily has to be like the worst duck. Just not in terms of its stats, but in terms of its like level. It's not even a level 2 duck and it's sticking around. It's like the worst duck at the strongest level. You know why it sounds like a Sufjan Stevens song. We win these. We win these. Oh, baby, we win these. Okay, how about a level 2 Andy? A level 2 puppy to just help me out a little bit. That would hit the spot. That would go nice. Level 2 shrimp, I think is what I meant to say. I got sidetracked by saying Andy over and over. I would add a skunk. Our buy-sell meta, unless you keep leveling a shrimp or you get like a starfish to go along with it, which is in the weekly this week. The trick with the buy-sell meta, I think the reason a lot of people aren't cut out for it is because they get too attached to it. You know, there's a little endowment effect with it. We're not going to be running the starfish here, by the way. You have to know when to cut and run. And I think we're pretty close. I was really hoping we get a level. I think we're pretty close to cut and run status. I think we're this 15-19 garlic duck with the kangaroo behind it. I think this is going to be fantastic for right now. Obviously, we got like a long way to go. Obviously, we're going to lose this round. I thought for sure we were going to win, but we're going to lose this round. This is where we need to get our team sorted out. So we need like a level and a good unit. I don't think these are the units we're looking for. I think we're going to... I still believe in the power of the duck in front of the kangaroo for now. You can pivot to a shark team. Especially, I mean, level 2 shark with like an orca, hopefully hitting level 2 soon after. That could be like our end game chance. Certainly like far from a guarantee, but a chance. This went fantastically. It's either, it seems like you pick either, at least my understanding right now, you pick either shark or scaling. And we will be going shark because scaling doesn't exist for us right now. Now you are a scaler. I would sell the kangaroo and get the stegosaurus out there. And then I actually like the idea of leveling up the duck just because it gives you a guaranteed tier 6, which could give us another Stegosaurus. Maybe a bit of a, you know, a little hopium involved there, but still. I think we got a shot, bro. I think we got more than a shot. 2 lives left. Level 2 shark already. How about one of these? It is another Stegosaurus. I'm just going to pop you down. I was hoping to get a level 2 Stegosaurus real quick, but... Because I don't really want to get... There's a good argument not to get rid of, like, any of my units right now. Now, whether or not that's the right decision, only time will tell. We hold. But, like, the shark is the team captain. Can't get rid of it. The skunk, very nice utility unit. Stegosaurus, you can't get rid of a stego to put a Stegosaurus down. The duck has by far our best stats. It's our only unit that has good stats, like right off the start. I'm gonna hit you with one of these. And the orca is a great shark enabler with good future scaling potential, but we need to actually get those levels. So I guess if we're getting rid of anything, we're getting rid of an orca. But look at the orca's giving us some value, bro. And you wanted to get rid of it. You insulted it. I would never, bro. Except for all those times I have. Okay, freeze me. Chocolate goes better, or skunk goes better. Chocolate goes better, skunk goes better. I'll buy one of these first. But I am keeping a tomato frozen because I genuinely feel like one of the biggest detriments to us. Well, that's interesting. That's bad. Yeah, one of the biggest detriments to us is opponents having a better shark team than us. So if we could instead get this setup going and kill their shark, you never know. Now keep these foods frozen because we shouldn't buy any more held foods. Come on, come on, come on. You're not a shark. I'm scared. I don't even get to use my tomatoes! We're done! We're cooked. We're cooked. I thought we were getting to 10 for sure. Instead we lost to I Like Turtles 7. Okay, notice a little similarity between a lot of the teams we went up against. Did you notice it? I noticed it. Poodles, Stegosauruses. I'll be like a saucy streamer. Me when I'm dipping my chicken McNuggets. How's your team so much better than mine, you hacker? Doesn't seem right. Well, you know what? 2 can play that game. I'll go tennis ball. It's the right move. Oh, au contraire, I think it's you ladies who can't resist me. You know, sorry, I slipped into yet another Austin Powers driven fugue state. I don't know anybody else. Did I just get screwed? They had the greatest tennis ball of all time, and I had the worst tennis ball of all time. That's why you always buy Williams. And I'm not talking Allison. You got me confused with Elvis Costello, who, bizarrely, is in Austin Powers. Well, to be fair, he's in the second Austin Powers. The first one is just Burt Bacharach. The second one is Burt Bacharach featuring Elvis Costello. Well, Elvis Costello featuring Burt Bacharach. Depends who you... Listen, I'm not going to get into that. It's an argument that us Powers heads have been having for ages now. Hey, we're getting destroyed. Help me. I think combine me, shrimp me. It's the... We may not even have a good chance to live even if our plan works, but the only obvious way that we get out of this purgatory we're already in is the Tamarin gets stats and then also levels. It's a disaster. We're on 2 lives, 0 wins. Come on. Come on. Come on, come on. Me when I'm the Von Bondies. We're going big sales here because it's really like, I think this is it. Like the Michael Jackson concert film. This is it, okay? Now, I do love playing anti-kangaroo ball with one of those. Little eggplant on our own kangaroo to seal the deal. And garlic on the tamarind might be nice because it's not going anywhere for quite some time. Did you really, what is this, like turn 2 and you hit me with a skunk? I'd hit with the skunk with a fellow winless William? On round 5, a skunk? The deception. Honestly, we need everything we can get here. Even if the Okapi is effectively meaningless. Bro, we should not be losing on this. This team is not that bad. Go get eggplanted. Okay, good. This, God is my witness. If we had lost this one, this might have been the best winless team I ever ran. I'm not saying it's the best team we've ever run, but it would have been the best winless team I've ever run, I think. I simply do not like those units very much. Now, I do like you. And you are a great sales target next round. It's kind of tempting to throw a turtle out there for some stability. No, no, no! Bro, what are we... Why are you like 1 win? Look at your team! This is like, I mean, this is a data point. It's just 1, right? Like, and you know what? Give me this. I think this is an interesting idea here. I'm not saying this is like a definitive proof of anything. Be like an imported turtle. Imagine if the Ninja Turtles were like actually from Italy and had Italian accents instead of just being named after like Italian artistic figures. I know this is a little unusual, but it's an unusual world we live in. What was I talking about? I forgot. What I was going to say is maybe this week is like, is the opposite of how weeklies often go, where you can dip down into that like no-win territory, play against fairly bad teams and make your way out. Maybe we're working with something different. Maybe we're moving different this week. I would. And we're dealing with, like, don't go down there, because that's where all the teams are, like, getting their springs coiled up to eventually go crazy. This team is, like, really good. How do these teams have so many stats? I've gotten 8 of this unit so far. I'm not suggesting anything untoward is happening. I'm just, like, I don't know, annoyed, I guess. Now, I don't think the Bulldog is really where we want to be long term, but I do not have the badge yet. Now, I probably shouldn't be badge hunting. I'm just saying that the opportunity has presented itself, so I gotta take a little chance on that. This is disastrous, quite frankly. This is a mess. You should go. I don't really want to keep the worm, and it's going to soak up some stats that I don't really want it to soak. Unless it levels. But, hey, you know, it is what it is, man. Oh, I have 1 excess gold. Okay. Problem with the Bulldog is it gets weaker the more it gets hit. It's like an anti-peacock. But it held. Oh, baby. It held. I appreciate that. 1 win. Now I'm going to be placed versus the true sickos. Quick sell. Get a 3rd shrimp challenge. Degree of difficulty impossible. Okay. Slightly big unit at the front just in case they got some insane tech. I don't know what to say, man. They're bringing the heat this week. You know what? It's Christmas holidays, of course. Why didn't I think of that? Christmas holidays. I'm going to go ahead and say shark me. It's a very, very early shark, bro. Let's give him some support. It is a very, oh, sorry. It's a very, very early shark. Please don't lose this one. It's the first run of the week. It's very easy to get demoralized. Just hold on a little longer. The shark could keep us in this for a draw, man. I believe. No, it definitely cannot. What a disaster. Secretary Bird kind of works with like what we're going for. It does force the shark to move up a bit. Money Colin, hang on, I gotta take this. I mean, this is just for now. 1 gold. Slug, I should have rolled and purchased the slug. They got a big level 3 worm. That's not ideal. It's also gonna have a melon armor. That's substantially worse than like not ideal. That's the kiss of death. This is the largest gulf between my skill and the skill of the player base I've ever seen. Now, I've been dipping below the curve for a while because all of the normal people have probably at this point, they're playing things other than Super Auto Pets. They're waiting for the new update to come out. I understand that. I'm more normal than abnormal when it comes to video games, by the way. I'll be like an Ajar scholar. Maybe I'm studying pickles. Or doors, I suppose. That would be the easy way to tackle that. People say, no, you're bad at games. No, that's because you're watching the Terix and the Shrouds of the World, and even a lot of variety streamers have come at variety, after their pro gaming career ended because, you got to pick the right game. If you didn't pick League of Legends, like a lot of these games don't, no disrespect. They don't have the lifespan to really, keep it going as long as the pro players would like that they do. Regardless, plus, like, people are they're aging out of these sports at like age 24. They're like, unfortunately, age has caught up with me. I will be retiring from competitive Heroes of the Storm. And I'm like, brother, you're 19 and a half years old. What happened? Unfortunately, I think we roll. Not really through. I think we're about to get crapped on, quite frankly. But I'm just like a normal guy. In fact, I've always been, well, since streaming at least, I've always been fairly average at games. And then having a kid definitely took it like below average. You realize pretty quick why, like, when you meet 50-year-old guys and they talk about video games, they always talk about like Transport Garbage Truck Logistics Network Engineering Simulator 2007. It's very rarely like, oh yeah, I've been putting a lot of hours into Apex. It's always like, I need something where I can pause. Now, this doesn't really make sense given the circumstances here because this game is asynchronous and very pausable. Just let me have my cope. I want my Joker inside of the jail cell. I want my cope. Yeah, give the man his cope, okay? I think we want this. Now, it's my turn to skunk you. Take your stats. Remember, what did I say? The model, do whatever you need to do to survive. Double kangaroo, son of a... Do whatever you have to do, yes, to survive till you get tier 5s and tier 6s, and then go to the moon. Give me my level. Oh, a second skunk. I thought the old lady threw it into the ocean at the end. Well, she did. I went down and got it for you. Oh, you shouldn't have. You go one of these, level the duck, sell the duck into a tier 5. I hope it's poodle. Pray that it's poodle. Model the rest of your life around making sure that it's poodle. This team is so much worse than the previous teams I've been running. Like, I don't understand how we found ourselves in this situation. It's a perfect time to run a front chicken, bro. We could afford to take some losses, plus the shop didn't give us anything better anyway. Like, I would love to have some more viable options here, but, that's really up to the game. Trash. I don't know what I'm looking. I'm looking for more skunks, I guess. I don't expect to win this round. I do expect that with a chicken, our losses are at least serving us in the future. Now, maybe there's a little cope there, but again, we have to deal with what the shop's given us, Money Colin, hang on, I gotta get this. Now, we level the skunk next turn, we get a tier 6. Getting a natural poodle and then an unnatural stegosaurus would really hit the spot. I'm very expected 2 losses. No problem. It's not a Stegosaurus. I'm going to try a Warthog. And I don't have a ton of faith in it. But that's nice to be able to maybe get a level 2 out there quick. We still got a little bit more capacity before we have to worry too much about these losses. It's a strong kangaroo. You got a poodle backing it up. I can't be mad. That's what I'm looking for specifically. It's a tier 6. You gotta give it a chance, bro. Oh, Stegomysaurus. Okay. Now, I'm not saying we're cooking. I'm just saying the cook potential has risen more than I would have expected it to rise. And we won a round. Holy. You guys want some chickens? I'm sorry. That's a quote from Corky Romano. We should not put salt on you because we want the Stegosaurus to buff you, ideally. Gotta buy non-held foods. This is a dream come true. You're a good laddie, too. But, oh, you know what? Let me think about this. We got too many 6s, I think, for the poodle to work here. I don't really... We got to figure out what we're doing with the chicken long term. But for now, I don't know if it's the best option, but I think it got us out of a pinch that I wasn't totally sure we were going to get out of. Plus, the chicken's a little rare, man. And I'm not talking medium. If you can make it work, it's real nice. So you might say, NL, why are you buying pizza so much? First off, I'm a little hungry. Had a relatively small lunch. Oh, it wasn't 17 apples like last week? No, for your information. I had a work call. I only had time to have a little sandwich. Still good, but I'm probably a little catabolic right now. But the other thing is, I want stats. I want to improve in general, but I can't have any held foods on some unit. I have to think strategically about held foods at least. What's going on here? Your team was galaxy-brained, ergo its existence offended me. I'm happy to have defeated you. These units are getting quite strong. They are. They are indeed. I personally don't really want to... Let me put this on you. I don't want you to get the stats. I don't want to level up my Stegosaurus yet. I'd rather just get a level 2 Stegosaurus and then keep our level 1 Stegosaurus. Your mileage may vary, or it may not, but that's how I'm thinking about it right now. Bro, we're going to get there. Can I get a level 3 chicken, please? Or a level 3... Oh, please. Level 3 warthog, please? I mean, yeah, you're a boar. No disrespect or whatever. Come on, man. Okay, well, I gotta commit to what we got, man. I'm not saying I want to lose this round, because we could just as... Well, not just as easily, but if we're being honest, but we could easily lose 2 in a row. I'd rather take the 10-piece and feel like slightly redeemed, but... That's even better! The draw. I was thinking of this as if there's only 2 options. There's more than 2 options, people. I normally would buy pizza, but I'm fishing here. Bro's slapping his head. What are you doing? I'm mad. Where's my easy choice? Okay, well, we'll go level 3 chicken just because it's a little unusual. I want to fish for the badge, Lebowski. I want to fish for the badge. Maybe my team is amazing because every team that we're going up against right now is basically like just my team, but slightly better or slightly worse. Come on. It doesn't take much. Thank you so much. That even allows us to... At this point, you might as well get sold. We're basically selling a chili pepper. to get another 17 buff out there, and you're even stronger than the chickens. So I think it's not as dumb as it looks. 3 stegos a little weird. 5 stegos! What are we doing here, lads? We win! Badge unlocked. Well, well, well. Hey, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. 3 stego guy being like 5 stegos? What a scumbag. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. See ya!